Greetings, heroes. I'm Hercules0070. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I truly appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And today I'm going to be reviewing some items that I got off Amazon. I did buy these separately, but I am finally making a video for it. Now, everything I have on this table, I did get on Amazon. Now, I want to go through some of the things on here. I did buy this is a lavalier microphone 2-pack lavalier microphone. This is the box for it. It came with 2 lavalier microphones. The lavalier microphone came with these small foam pieces. These I already lost one, and I just opened this box today. And I think it's a joke. What you do want to get for this is one of these, I guess people call them dead cats. And it just has like a little rubber band on the inside, and there's a cloth that has a fur ball over it, and you put that over the mic to prevent from wind and things of that type. So I do recommend getting one of these. I mean, it's not mandatory, but I do recommend it. And then it came with 2 of these extension cables. It is the 3-ring, so it'd be for like a cell phone, so it has left, right, and microphone and ground. It did come with 2 of them. The other one's in here in the bag. It also came with 2 adapters, which this brings it from the 3-ring to the 2-ring, so it only has left and right, no microphone and ground. And then it came with another bag for that. Now I did buy this a while back, so I don't have all of the boxes for everything, but this is the Techstar. It's pretty popular on Amazon. Now it just came with the microphone. It didn't come with any adapters or cables or anything. It does take a AA battery, and then I bought this, and it came with this. Now this is just a cold shoe on both sides, and then it came with 2 of these, and it's just 2 cold shoe attachments. Now the reason I bought this was because I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but sometimes people have their microphone shows up in the camera in the shot, and this prevents that from happening because it brings the microphone back so that the end of the microphone is not in your shot. And this is just a little adapter I bought that is a cold shoe insert with 2 just like twist to tie notches, and I just put that on the end and then turn it to tighten it, and there you go. And this has a 2-ring, so it's 2-ring for like DSLRs and things of that type. It's not for cell phones, so I had to purchase an adapter that separated the microphone and the headphones in the 3-ring, which is the left right microphone, and then ground. So then what I did was I found out this one says microphone, so I attached the microphone to that, and then I put this onto my cell phone. And I bought a dead cat separately to put onto it, which is the same thing. It's just like a rubber band end, and you put it over it, and then and this full foam piece came with it, and this is what it looks like. And then it has little switches on the side. One for the audio to come more from the bottom, directional, so that if you're holding it facing you and you have it above your face a little bit. And then it has straight, so if you have it at a distance away from you, you put it straight. And then you have it to where it amps up the volume of it. So like if you have it far away or you want to pick up more people, if you have a bunch of people with you and you're trying to pick up more, then you make that higher. And then just the on and off switch, which just turns an LED on the back on and off. But that works quite well in my opinion. And then to hold my phone with the microphone on the top, I bought these 2 separately also. And this is all items I got off Amazon. I'll have links in the description. This is just a plastic tripod that has a little piece that you clamp out to loosen this. And it's just on a ball hinge. And then this is a metal phone holder, and the reason I got this one was because it tightens by twisting, and I got that because it makes me feel more confident in it holding my phone. It has the bottom for the tripod there. And then the top it has the slider for this to go into. All right, so then once you have it made, it's quite large. Definitely not discreet. So if you're walking around trying to record stuff, now you would be, with the way I have it set up now, using it with the front-facing camera so you can see yourself. Now, front-facing camera is not the highest quality, but that way you can see what's in your shot. But that would be the basic setup, quite large. But I mean, without the microphone on it, it's much smaller, much more. But I mean, it's all about quality and what you need for your situation. So now let's do some microphone tests. All right, so now we're trying the shotgun microphone. This shotgun microphone is about the same price range as the lavalier microphone. Now the thing about the shotgun microphone is that you will have to get a mount for it, so you have to get a clamp and a handheld, probably like grip. And it's going to be a lot more noticeable. So if you're going out in public, people are going to definitely stare and look at you if you're using a shotgun microphone over a lavalier. So this is also, if you can hear me breathing, I'm walking around, I'm breathing more, I'm talking. If you can hear the grasshoppers and birds, if you can hear my footsteps, how loud I am. I'm talking about the same volume. And of course, I'm just on a handheld grip. So my phone's like kind of shaky and not super level. But so let's try out the lavalier with the dead cat. So what I actually did was I ran it down my arm and out my sleeve, and then ran it out my sleeve to the phone. When I run it down the front, it pulls my shirt down and it doesn't look good. So I did that ever since my phone is on my hand anyway. It does come with an extension cable, so if you want to sit down and put the phone far away, you could run it down through your shirt. I guess I'll just do a walking without talking. So I noticed that in the other recording of me using the lavalier microphone, it was getting kind of like cropping noises, cutting in and out a little bit. So I clipped it to the top of the phone, and I'm using the other microphone to see if it was just one of the lavalier microphones. So I switched lavalier microphones. I don't have the dead cat on, I have just a little foam piece on it. And we're gonna see how this sounds. So I've unplugged the lavalier, so throw that over there. And this is the stock microphones in an LG V20 cell phone. I don't know how well you hear me, but you could take into consideration my footsteps, the air conditioner I'm walking past, grasshoppers. All right, I'm ready to go back inside. All right, so I just came back in after doing all the audio recording, and my conclusion is that the lavalier microphones are too sensitive. They catch every little movement, every little thing, and I think that it wasn't like cutting out. I think what it was is that when it was moving against my clothes, you can just hear every little bit of friction. because it is so sensitive, and I think that's a big problem with these. I mean, I put the lavalier mic on top of my phone while recording, and it sound even then still too loud, way too loud. The shotgun microphone, I think, in my opinion, was the best. The best in my opinion, where it wasn't too loud, it wasn't too quiet. It had the perfect range of sound. It cut out a lot of the background noise, footsteps, bugs. I mean, you could still hear them, but it cut them out pretty well. You could hear me very well. So, I mean, out of all of them, this is going to be the most obnoxious because it's so big. But it's going to have the best quality in the output, especially with all of these being around the same price range, or both being around the same price range. But the only problem being this is bigger. You have to buy an adapter. You have to buy an adjuster if you want to use it all on a cell phone. If you're using this on a regular camera with a cold shoe, you should be fine with this. And me using the microphone on my cell phone still came out pretty well. I think that the microphone on my cell phone, though, is better than most because I believe it has 2 different microphones on it, one in the front, one in the top, one in the bottom. So you get stereo audio out of that on the LG V20. This is the most ugly, obnoxious thing, but you definitely get the best audio quality out of it. I mean, but if you like what you heard, that's all you, man. Truly appreciate you coming and watching. Please, down below, if you have any questions, post it in the comments. I have their social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. They're all linked in the description. And if you like video games, definitely hit the bell icon because you get notified every time I start my live stream up. And I'll see you guys next time.